Yeah, buddy. That a girl. That a girl. Alright, back in the garage. It's the next day. I already went to class, went and picked up some groceries, did a few errands. I'm home. Good. So I am continuing this video from yesterday. Today, I got some parts in. I just want to show you a quick update on where we stand. So, these are rear hubs for the Acura, for the RSX. I accidentally got 4 because the description said quantity 1. I didn't know it meant 1 pair, so I ordered 2, and here we go. So I gotta send 2 of those back. I've got this in today. Actual factory power steering bolts for the RSX, because the bolts that we're using in there are not factory, and that's a problem. Actual rear wipers for these vehicles right here, Eric the CRV, and for the Subi. And I guess we could put one on this Subi too, might as well. But yeah, that's what these are for, vehicle specific. Also in here should be, there it is, laser iridiums for Eric. Eric got some, here you go, Eric, here you go. So we're gonna slap those in real quick. And this, what is that? It's the radiator for the RSX. So good. Now we've got everything except for the AC compressor, which, look at that weirdo. Just look at that weirdo over there. Yeah, I'll talk about you, weirdo. Okay, we've got everything for the RSX except for the AC compressor, I'm sorry. So we're gonna hold off on working on that until the compressor gets here so I can do it all in one day. Also, we're gonna work on this bad boy. We're gonna put the things in that Colin gave us. The main crank sprocket. It's got a little bit of a scraped edge right there. It's still very flat. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I might just sand that little lip down a little bit because that's a little higher than the rest of it. Same on this side. It's got a little ugly lip there. So we'll scrape that down a little bit, flatten it out, and make sure all of these teeth are nice and flat too. But it looks pretty good. So we're going to put that on, and I'm going to compare the sensor on this engine to one of these because wonderful. This top one is the one Colin gave me. This bottom one is the one that I took off of the old motor, and you can see they're a little different. So whatever one matches the one under this hood, we'll put that on there. Also, this is backup in case that doesn't work. We also got the door panels, the door seals, and the steering wheel. So we'll swap those out. That's going to be next week. I have 6 in a row coming up starting tomorrow, so I have 4 days and 2 graveyard shifts to work. That's not going to be fun. But yeah, so my next day off is going to be Thursday, Thanksgiving. Then I have Black Friday off, which I'll probably just relax because I haven't had a chance to relax in a long time. And as a matter of fact, this week I haven't had a chance to relax because I've been doing all these things, and I had to help. I didn't have to, but I wanted to help my grandparents-in-law install all of their new appliances and whatnot, which I don't know. I have fun doing that stuff. I'm weird. Anyway, possibly Saturday, I may have somebody coming to look at the RSX and bringing a car for me to look at. That's all you get to know. All right, I think I already told you. Anyway, that might happen the day after Black Friday. If so, that same day I'll work on the RSX, I'll work on the orange Subi here, and then we'll be completely caught up, and I'll be temporarily out of content, which is great, but also not great. So what I'll do is, should I decide to go through with the deal on that other car that the guy's gonna bring me when he comes to look at the RSX, if I decide to go through with that, we're gonna have a whole nother car with a whole nother bunch of videos. Not many though. I don't see it being a whole lot. In the meantime, we can get the truck in the garage and we can do the wiring, build the fiberglass box. We can get the XB in the garage and we can start gutting it, I guess, you know, start getting it ready for the airbags, because in December I'm probably gonna have to go down to Phoenix anyway for a work trip with my wife's work and spend a weekend down there. So while I'm down there, I will swing through, pick up the XB airbags and bring those back with me, and then we'll slap it on the XB and we will start wiring the hell out of it, putting all these crazy electronics in it, and then I'll put a lien on my house and finance a 20-year mortgage loan to buy some wood to build a box. That'll be good. That'll be nice. Oh, you don't even know. Okay, you don't even know. There may be another car in the works for the garage. Another project car, nothing that we're gonna keep, but something to possibly flip, make some money, and you know, just make some progress for the garage. Hopefully that's the case, but I won't know until after next Saturday when that guy comes and looks at the RSX and I look at his car. Then I will determine what's gonna happen with this possible future project car for the garage. But just know that if we get that car, it's gonna be for sale. It's a project for sale. It's not a project for building. It's a project for fix and sell. So, all right, well, that's your update for today. Hang back real quick. I'm gonna throw these spark plugs into Eric, the CRV. Nothing exciting, but you're more than welcome to watch. And after that's done, we're gonna end this video. So thank you, as always, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Anybody who does, let's get more commenters and let's talk to each other and have a conversation and suggest things and give me ideas and help me out. Come on. This channel ain't gonna grow with me just going into my channel and checking it out myself. I need y'all. Anyway, help me grow this channel. Let's go. That being said, this will be the Master of None signing out of the TOY-bBOX garage in just a little bit. So here we go. Voila. This one was a little tougher because it is not exactly the correct blade for that. I just had it laying around. This is the correct blade. You see that pin goes in front, slide it down like that, slide the pin into the arm like that, slide it into the gap. There we go, like that. And then twist. When something's on sale or clearance, I buy that shit and I stock up. So, do one more time right here. So just like that one, twist it, pull it out, and there's one. Put it like that in. Twist it. Good. Recycle the packaging. Blade is trash. Let's do Eric's spark plugs real quick. shouldn't be dropping that low. This is a 100-month battery, 500 cold cranking amps. December of 2019 it was manufactured, so that's not even 3 years old. So we're definitely not at 100 months. We're not even at 36 months. So this is the second time this battery will have been replaced since we bought it in 2017. Obviously, this one was replaced in 2019 under warranty because the other battery was bad. So clearly Honda does not make a good battery, or whoever they purchase their batteries from is not a good manufacturer. Now, I don't want to pay for a brand new battery, but I also don't want another crap ass battery. Don't get me wrong, Honda is an amazing brand. It's a great vehicle, but this is a daily driver. This car doesn't ever sit. So for that battery to be draining like that, that's a little ridiculous. There's something wrong with the battery, clearly. I ran it for about 25 minutes right now, which would have given 5 minutes of charge. It should have been well over 12 volts, and it should have remained well over 12 volts. Turned it off 5 minutes ago, and it's already down to 12 volts exactly. Now, if a battery drops below 12 volts, they say that it is no longer good. It's never going to reach its full potential or hold its full charge again. Well, look at that. Cue the 11s. Oh, and we're in the 11s. So before I started this, it was down at 11.79 or something like that. So clearly the battery's no good. Gonna have to take it over to Honda and get a new one put in. I mean, how many damn times are they gonna warranty this battery? Oh well, I guess we'll warranty it again, because there's no sense in spending extra money when we don't have to. Get another battery that's gonna last another couple years and then have to just continue this crazy cycle. Like, it's not even 100 months from the original battery yet. So, I don't know. Alright, I'll keep you updated.